Uh, Hello, everybody. Anybody here? Well, Sheila says, "Where's Rita?" Sheila, here I am. Hello, Jane Martin. Hello, Carol. I don't know. I just decided at last minute to come on here. I'd been up there filling orders, and it got dark, and so I thought, well, I'm gonna come home, see what you guys are doing for a few minutes before bedtime. There's Sheila. There's Sheila in the basement. Sheila, where are you at?
I'm right here. Where are you?
I'm all over. You never know where I'm going
What
to
do you
be.
mean before bedtime? It's not even dark here yet.
Well, but we won't be here. It seems late to me. Maybe I'm just tired. So,
Well, I took a 2-hour nap this afternoon, so I'm not
well,
sleeping.
well, I enjoyed it, but I got tired this morning with them two little girls. So this afternoon, I was just lazy this afternoon.
Yeah.
Didn't want to do nothing. So then after supper, I had several orders I needed to go fill. So after supper, I run up there and went to filling orders, and I almost got done. Not quite, but almost.
Did you get Lisa's order filled?
Well, she wanted them 2 books, and I put them back. Now I hadn't sent her no invoice or figured any of that, but I'm saving them for her. So, hey, Francis.
Hey, I'm by myself again tonight. He's in the hospital again.
Now, where did you take him?
But a different hospital.
Good.
He went to the VA 3 times. This time he's in Granville Medical.
Yeah, I'm glad. Maybe something will, get done.
I tell you, I can't take much more of it.
No.
He can't take much more of it. We're worried about him, and we know you are. So
yeah, they had to put a catheter in him again because his bladder's not emptying, and he's got C. diff again from the VA.
Yeah.
So they're treating him for that.
Well, I mean, at least they're treating it.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they are.
Place is doing.
And his magnesium was low, so they gave him some magnesium. They gave him some fluids. And anyway, they had to put him in ICU tonight. That's why I'm not there, because the 3rd floor was full and the ICU is their overflow. They go there if they, So maybe by the time I get there tomorrow, he'll be in a room.
no.
Yeah.
Because in ICU, they won't let you stay.
Yeah. There's just no place for you in ICU. I mean,
No.
The room.
But yeah, I'm home tonight.
Well, maybe you
And
can
I'm
get
tired
some rest tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've took my sleep medicine, so if I start to doze off, I'm gonna go off.
We won't wake you up. If you go to sleep, you're needing to rest. So we won't wake
I'm telling you, I'm glad he's right in the next county, because all this going back and forth to Durham, it's about wore me out. But
and I'm seeing all you guys over in chat. So this is
Joanna.
just a blanket hello to all of you guys.
Hey, everybody.
I'm a reading, not
Sarah
saying it out loud, but I see you.
What
Sarah, it was the VA in
taking
Durham, North Carolina. Right across the street from Duke University.
Mm-hmm.
She was asking what VA, and all the students from Duke do their, what do you call it? Anyway, they do that at the VA.
Their residency.
Internship.
Mm-hmm.
Their internship. Yeah. They do that at the VA. So a lot of the doctors from Duke come over to the VA.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing but on top of everything. Well, that's great, Sarah.
That is good.
I mean, they even called the hospital tonight, called the VA about him being there. And they said, well, I have an empty bed that he can have here at the VA. You can transport him to the VA. And she told John said, I I hate to say this, but he said, "Oh hell no, you're not
Yeah.
taking me to the VA."
Mhm.
That's exactly what he
I can
told him.
understand why,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's told him. He didn't even know he had C. diff. They took the test Wednesday morning, didn't take it to the lab until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They
Mm,
let him go about 5:30. The results weren't back, and they were supposed to call him Wednesday night with the results. Nobody ever called. Yesterday he called and called and called, and he finally got this one woman that said, "Well, I'm not supposed to be giving out the information about anything like that, but I'm going to tell
yeah,
you anyway. You tested positive for C.
Mm.
diff."
yeah,
So, I don't know. It's just been one run around. But they
yeah.
had to catheterize him again because he wasn't peeing enough, and his bladder
Yeah.
was still full.
Hmm.
So,
Mhm.
and that lady said when she did it, she says, "You have got a nasty infection."
Mm.
The stuff that was coming out, she says, "You have got a nasty infection." That's because he wore that catheter for so long.
Yeah.
But
I just got back from playing bingo, but I didn't win anything.
oh,
But it's a fundraiser for our local Piedmont Association, Veteran
oh, okay. Was it beach
Association.
bingo?
Huh?
Was it beach bingo? That real fast bingo?
No,
Oh God, there's one that I went to one time. It was so fast you didn't even have time to do your numbers
no.
on it.
Wow.
But each you play 8 games.
Uh-huh. But I tell you, it's a lot of fun though.
Yeah. It is. I see everybody that I've seen from the Wednesday senior lunch.
Uh-huh.
It's they act like they haven't seen me in a month. But it's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Thank y'all all for the prayers because
I know. I'm so sorry and it should not be that way.
no, it shouldn't.
The medical care, especially for our veterans, should be so
Oh,
good
honey,
for all that they have done for
it's
us.
it's terrible. It's terrible. And we didn't even know he was going to go in the hospital Tuesday because he went for his appointment to get the catheter out.
Yeah, I remember that. And then his oxygen
His oxygen level went down. Well, when he
was
got
down
to
to eight.
the ER, it was fine, but they still made him go in the hospital.
Yeah.
But
Hello, Linda. I worked on your order. That's one item I had to work on was Linda's.
Did you?
are you at home tonight, or are you at the shop?
I just got back from the shop. It got dark, so I just quit. I was up there working, filling orders, and it got
Yeah,
dark. I like to be home when it's dark.
I don't
That's
blame you.
Yeah, I do too.
so it wasn't completely dark. So it was getting there. So I just come on back to the house, and I can finish it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got here before dark. Uh, I just went by Cookout, grabbed me a burger, and came home, and I've been in bed ever since. Just laying here, and I took my medicine about 9:30. John was going to ask him for something to help him rest because he said he knew he hasn't been sleeping. He's not ate since Tuesday. Not a thing. He has not ate
Mm.
since Tuesday. He said the
Hmm.
smell of food just makes him sick.
Maybe they can give
Hey,
him something for being nauseated.
Hello,
yeah.
Cindy.
You
Hello,
know.
Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey,
Hi.
Sarah. Peggy's been watching old westerns. Yeah, guess who? Nancy the Booger Man. Booger Man's what I call it to get me if I'm out.
Yeah. I come in the house and lock my doors.
Yeah, I always keep mine locked, even in the daytime when I'm here by
I'm
myself.
not, well, during the daytime, we never have a problem around here.
We
But
don't
now,
either,
if
but
John's at
still
home,
do.
that's fine. I don't mind my
Yeah.
doors, And but when I'm here by myself, I want my doors locked, chained, everything else.
Yeah, it was Wednesday. They had that murderer from Oklahoma with his car in Arkansas,
I
and
seen that in Morlanton.
I
we,
saw
we
that.
kept getting these alarms on her phone. So it
Uh
was.
huh.
Yeah.
That was scary.
I mean, wasn't too close to here, but you don't know where. We didn't know where he was.
Yeah,
Nobody knew.
they didn't know where he was, so he could have been
I
at
mean,
your back
wasn't
door.
too
You never
close to
know.
here.
Yeah.
75, and Cindy's about ready to melt. Cindy, you're just taunting us with that
It's
75.
supposed to get up in the hundreds this
It's
weekend here.
85 right now here.
I'm telling you,
75 would be wonderful.
It
wouldn't
wasn't.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sunday and Monday is 100. Tuesday and Wednesday is 102.
No, my.
Yeah,
Hot, hot.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be hot.
I try to get everything done I've got to go do by and be back home by noon. I just
Uh
can't be
huh.
out heat in the afternoon, but the morning's not too bad,
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't take the heat anymore.
See what it's supposed to be here. It's
And it's like, ugh.
Some of y'all don't have that. 80, 83. When Sheila says 104, thank God for air conditioning. Yeah.
ain't that the
Yeah.
truth? Even though John can't stand it, I told him I cannot stay in this house without some air. He
So
about
so
to
Yeah.
freeze to death. I think
so
he's got about 6 blankets on him in the hospital,
Mm.
and still cold.
huh,
I don't know where I put my weather channel. Huh.
when Peggy's in New Jersey. I wasn't sure where Peggy was. Peggy Cox, heat wave in New Jersey.
Daily.
Uh,
Well,
oh,
it's supposed to be in the 90s. They did say 100, but now it's back down here to
Mhm.
the 90s.
yeah, I saw that on the news too, Sherry. Wasn't that awful? Went in that grocery store and went to shooting. But it's not in
Mhm.
Arkansas, not any place near where I'm at, but that's
Mhm.
bad.
Hmm. The Mad Butcher grocery store. Now, ain't that a funny name to have a bad shooting at? It was terrible.
Well, several years ago, and I don't remember exactly what kind of place it was, but it was some kind of where a lot of employees were. And this one man decapitated a woman's head who
Oh,
was
Lord.
also an employee there.
Oh,
And I hate to say this, but it takes a lot of force to be able to do that.
To
yeah.
cut somebody's head off. He must have had a big machete.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. You know, so I remember all that being on the
No,
news.
I didn't hear that, Cindy.
I heard a little bit about that. I don't remember where it was at though.
Hmm.
There's always bad news though.
Yeah,
Always
it seemed like that's all we hear in the news is the bad, not
the
too
bad.
much the good.
Mhm.
Yeah, the bad.
You know,
But you have to hear it and be aware that you better
yeah,
be.
to be aware of what's going on and where it's at. Yeah.
Because Terry's all the time teasing me that I never pay attention. Because sometimes I'll drive up out here in the yard and he'll be over there filling up a water tub or something. I won't even see him, and I'll start in the door and he'll holler at me, "Hey, do you see me over here?" No,
Yeah. No, I didn't.
it's my own yard. It's supposed to not. Maybe I'm not supposed to have to pay as close attention in my own yard, but uh, he says somebody could
Yeah.
just grab you and you never would even know it. Muted the volume down on the TV and missed the news, been on the computer. I get a lot of my news on the computer anymore, though.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of it. You'll see those things come up over on the side on YouTube, and that's where some of my news comes
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
I know Marla likes to watch this one YouTube guy that's a weatherman. She watches him a lot when there's like tornadoes and kind
Oh, I
of
do.
weather going on.
There's 2 or 3 of them that I watch when it's stormy weather.
I've
That
never watched it on YouTube. I just watched the local weather guy.
Ryan Hall, y'all. I watch him, and then
Yeah, I
there's
think that's it. She said Ryan Hall.
Mhm.
That was the name that she watches.
And sometimes I think they do better than the local weather
Do they?
people. They do for us anyway, because we're outside of Fort Smith, between Little Rock and Fort Smith, and it gets past Fort Smith, they forget about us. It seems
Yeah.
like.
Mm-hmm.
And then we haven't got to the Little Rock part yet, so we're just kind of out here where you don't know what's going on sometimes.
Yeah.
Weather chasers, they're still chasing tornadoes.
Hello, Jackie.
Aren't they? Hey, Jackie.
Jackie said, "Did you come on later than usual?"
I did, because
I say yes.
I was busy, so I didn't get on here till now.
Wonder where Carrie's at.
I haven't heard from her today. She had storms last night, but
Yeah.
She did a little clip this morning on Facebook of her like walking her dog, but it was like real short.
so I don't know. I ain't heard
Hi,
from
Marla.
Kathy. Yeah, I watch that Max Velocity. Do you watch him too? Yeah, I watch him sometimes too. I've started watching him more than Ryan Hall. But
Max Velocity.
June says that Carrie's going to bed.
there's Carrie. Carrie, there you
Carrie,
are.
she didn't go to bed.
And Jackie, we're here. You can come up for a little bit.
Yeah. Because I won't be on here long. I know he'll be calling me at 8:00 in the morning. It's visiting hours.
Now, how far did you say you had to drive to get there? Did you say?
It's about 15 miles.
That's
It
not
ain't
bad.
far.
That's
No,
not
it's not.
too bad.
Because see, we live right on just about at the Vance Granville line, and it's in Granville County, the hospital. He don't like to go to the hospital here. Everybody calls it Murder Parham. It's Mariah Parham, but I took him to Granville.
That's like a hospital the next county over. They call it's St. Mary's, but they call it St. Murders. So
Where is St. Mary's at?
in Russellville,
Russellville.
in
Okay.
Pope County. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't find it. Did I not pin it to the top?
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't see it on the top. I had to like go down in the middle.
Let me see.
I'll put it again, and I'll go over. And
Now on my phone, I don't see it at the top, but I did on my iPad.
I come on here to rush, so I may have not pinned it to the top, but I meant to. I'll see.
It's about 7 entries down. That's where I see it.
Yeah.
Top, but it's not at the very top.
I posted again. Let me see if
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
can-
got it on there 3 times.
from each channel and
Each channel.
Facebook too.
I love you.
Well,
I've always been with you.
sorry about that.
What was that?
I went over to the YouTube side and I was
Oh.
gonna pin it, and then the commercial started playing, and I couldn't stop them quick enough. Now it's pinned. Okay, up there's Jackie, and you had to wait till I got back. I was
Hey,
over there
Jackie.
on the
Hello,
other part
Jackie.
pinning it.
Just reading Peggy's note here, watching men run all over my TV screen.
Yeah.
The hockey
Where's
playoff.
the hockey playoffs? What channel is that?
I've never got.
Well, on my channel, it's channel 11.
So it's on a regular TV channel, not satellite or anything?
Yeah, well, on mine it's on channel 11. That's a regular TV.
May have to change my channel.
You want to watch men run around?
Well,
Oh,
hockey's not exactly running around, so
I know.
they're fully clothed.
Yeah. Oh,
Peggy says it's on ABC,
Okay. I don't know what I
like
do
a
with my remote.
regular antenna station.
Diabolical. It's been a few days since we've seen Diabolical. He's saying
Yeah,
how
hello.
to the hands. Grandson's playoff for baseball tomorrow. The hospital instead of hospital.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Well, there's lots of hospitals here because we're kind of a medical center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet they send people to Oklahoma City from all over the
Yeah,
state.
'cause, one of them is even forget what you call it, but it's like trauma one, like the worst trauma.
Mhm.
They may fly them here.
So you got a good hospital.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, we've got Baptist Hospital here. We got Methodist. We got St. Anthony's here. And then we got the
Wow.
OU Medical Center. They've got adult hospital, children's hospital. They're just everywhere here.
Wow, that's nice.
And we have Mercy's the closest to me. And then all the cardiologist doctors there, they pulled out and went next door and built their own building for outpatient and inpatient heart surgeries.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Hi, Cindy.
yeah, there's all kind of specialists here. Anything you'd ever need.
Bet that's right.
I got to go see a neurologist with with the results of my MRI.
Do you?
They found something at the top of my spine where my head, where your skull, and it stays sore and hurts a lot. But she said she didn't think it was really nothing to worry about, but she would rather be safe than sorry. I said, so would I.
Yeah,
So they're
just
supposed to be
yeah.
making me an
A friend
appointment
of
with the
mine, they
neurologist.
found some kind of little tumor like at the base of her skull,
Hmm.
and just on an incidental finding, and she ended up having surgery for it.
Yeah. Well, see, that's
But
what my nephew died with. He had brain
yeah,
in
but
his
then she
brain.
ended up dying after being diagnosed 4 months with pancreatic cancer,
Mm.
Mm,
and she's like my age, but she went so fast,
yeah.
and she
But
retired about two
pancreatic
years
cancer
after
is
I did.
nothing to fool with because there's no cure for it.
Yeah.
Here's
Carrie.
Miss Carrie. Hey,
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Good. I
Hi,
had
Carrie.
enough of this rainstorm, thunderstorms. Can someone please tell God to stop sending it to us?
you look tired,
She does, don't she?
don't she?
Are
She
you
does.
tired?
Her eyes are all puffy and all like she hadn't had no sleep.
No. I tried to sleep, Francis, but
I know.
it's hot and it's being on the seventh floor with no heat, with all the heat, and it's very hot.
Uh,
You don't have no air condition?
No, two fans.
ooh,
Oh no,
Uh,
honey
that is hot.
bunch. I
Yeah.
feel for you.
And plus, if God hears me tonight, I'm asking Him to have one night without having a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
mm.
You still got thunderstorms tonight too?
Don't know yet. planning on when the rain was supposed to hit 2 o'clock today, this afternoon, but it never came.
Yeah.
Rita, what's the name of the pattern behind you? Donna said.
I
You can't
forgot.
think of it.
I can't think of it. I'd have to
Oh,
find.
I was on Mona Did What's live today, and I won a pattern, one of the
Oh,
choices, and so I picked the one. It's got crosses on it,
Okay.
not
oh,
crosses.
that's
It's got X's on it.
uh-huh.
Donna,
That
I know.
sounds cute.
I don't remember the name of the pattern. So I'm fixing to take it down though and go back to that sampler quilt we started. I'm gonna finish that thing. Maybe. Maybe.
She
Knock
said
on
maybe.
wood.
I'll just be glad when I get to start back sewing. I've just so much has just been going on the last month or so.
But
Yeah.
then all those new fabrics come in and new patterns. It makes me want to start another something else though.
I know those last ones you got in were pretty.
Oh, I know, and I cut off a bunch of them up there tonight.
Have
So
you finished the baby blanket yet, too? You were
well, you
supposed
know,
to start?
I sewed those little squares together, and I cut me a backing, and I've actually been quilting it on the sewing machine up there. So it's not pretty, but I've been just playing around, see what I can do, and I won't do it again. I can tell you, but I didn't like that quilting it on the machine. That wasn't for me.
So Sarah, Mona Did What is she left StreamYard and she's using some other kind of whatever it is. It's kind of like StreamYard, like going through, I guess it's through YouTube. But I know she said she was having a problem with it. And after she started it, she couldn't go back and change it, she said.
Hmm.
There, now I'm getting cooled down. The fan right on me.
Yeah.
But this heat wave better hurry up.
Thank you, Joan.
I know this is just not July or August. The worst part is the August, July and August
Yeah.
still to come up here.
Be drinking a lot of cold stuff.
Now, I just finished my number 10 water, so I
Oh
got
my goodness.
water log.
Pin that hair up off your neck. That'd be hot too. I tell you, do anything to help cool you down.
Yeah.
A fan don't do much.
One that you can hold does.
And
Now Jackie's making me want to go get my funeral fan over there.
I keep it here.
What we did before when we had some air conditioning problems in the hospital, we had a fan and we would wet a washcloth and then wring it out a little bit and lay it against the fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of helped us
Yeah.
because it was all computerized on the temperature of it. It wasn't anything from our hospital that we could do.
yeah, if it gets too, they got places I could go and get cooled down
Yeah.
if it gets bad.
Yeah.
So if you're pretty far north, like Carrie is air conditioning is not as common as it is in the South? Maybe is that what it is?
No, it's planning on the owners of the building what would let you have the air conditioner.
Mm.
Peggy, do you have a pattern for those bibs? I think a lot of nursing homes would like those.
So, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've been doing a very good to keep my sugar down, so I'm hoping next week I will check my blood again.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Once a week now.
Yeah.
You have an ice pack?
Yep, yep. I got
Put it on your head.
It
Put it on your head. I'm serious. It'll cool you down real quick.
would. Yeah.
Wet a towel and freeze it, and then put it around your neck.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be a good one.
Buy those things that you put on your neck.
Yeah, you can. I
Yeah.
have them. And John, he used them one time when he was cutting grass, and that was it.
I have an ice pack. I use it a lot.
Marla, do you have like window air conditioners? She said she doesn't have central air.
I don't have central air either. And it's part of the house is hot.
Yeah. I mean, I have central air, but for many years where I lived, we didn't. We just had a room, one room, window unit, like in
Window
the
unit.
Mhm.
But I don't know if it gets very hot in Ohio. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. Cindy, we probably not going to till October.
I know.
It's true.
It's summertime.
End of October.
Yeah, yeah. I'm always glad when it kind of gets to be September because then it's a little bit closer to being cooler. But
Yeah,
But-
when the kids go back to school,
July and August is
weather goes
bad.
bad weather up here.
Yeah.
We start getting excited in September that we know it's getting closer.
If we know it's coming, if we know it's coming, that heat's going to break sometime or another. And then
Yeah.
we complain about the cold.
Yeah, and we all been nagging. What? Where's the in the middle? Where's the middle part?
If I kept my house at 69, I would be freezing. I have mine on 75 and I'm comfortable.
Hmm.
I usually have mine on about 74, and John freezes to death.
Hmm.
I mean, sitting in the hospital today, he was. I mean, his whole body was jerking. I said, "Well, John, I'll go get you some blankets." So I went over to the heated thing and got him some blankets out and started wrapping him up
Yeah, the heated ones would be good for him.
because he had to sit in a wheelchair because they were so busy in
Mhm.
one of the little cubbies until they could get him a room. But honey, Nathan knows some of the girls that work up there. I told him, I said, well, he's been sitting here. We've been sitting here for about 2.5 hours. I said, and they hadn't got a room yet. He said, let me make some phone calls.
Hmm.
And he called, and honey, they got him in a room. And he told him, he says, I don't want him leaving that hospital until he's well and knows what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of friends in a lot of places. And he got the ball rolling. I mean, they come on and got him, put him in a room. I said, oh, well.
Now, if I was hot, I would turn mine down a notch or two, but I'm not.
Donna,
That's why I told John, just leave it on that temperature and,
And
but it
Jackie-
runs all the time. Air
Jackie-
conditioner's on all the time.
your answer from Peggy about the adult bibs.
oh, okay. I'm going to copy that. Copy and paste it.
Yeah.
And they're saying hi to JL and Janet.
Hey, JL.
That sounds
think,
easy, but I probably couldn't do it. Did you read it,
Why would
Jackie?
Why would you not be able to do it?
I don't know. It's hard for me to read a pattern. I got to see it.
She says she's going to bring you a link to it.
Yeah, she's going to bring the link up. She
Oh,
said.
okay. Good. Thank
So
you, Peggy.
There's hi JL again.
Mm-hmm. JL's not in bed yet. He's still up.
He's still happy to be home.
Yes.
Good night, Cindy.
Good night, Cindy.
Good night,
good
Cindy.
night, Cindy.
She's she's in Alaska, so she's not as late as we are, some of us.
Yeah.
Somebody have their TV on in the background? You hear in background? You hear that? Carrie, what?
I think it's mine.
Oh, yours? I was just hearing something. Didn't know who had it
Yeah,
on.
I heard it, but it was like real low.
Mhm.
Mine's on, but no sound.
Okay. It was Jackie. It was Jackie.
Well, gosh, you got megaphone ears.
She,
Hey,
Catherine.
Hi, Kathy.
Kathy.
Wondered
Okay,
where you
I
were.
feel like I'm in.
I didn't know y'all were on.
I didn't know it either
Got
till I
home,
saw it run
came
across
on,
the top of
I
my
and then there it was.
I didn't know
tablet.
it either. I didn't know it either, Kathy.
She decided at the last minute.
When I was
Oh,
I
okay.
was laying in bed, but I saw her going on live. I went, oh, can't get on my phone.
You got pictures to show us, Kathy? You got pictures?
Oh, no, I haven't been to the
All
hospital.
right.
I'm gonna wait till she comes home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we want to see pictures.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I got the one of the grandparents holding the babies. Let's see if I can get them.
Are they doing okay? All of them?
Yeah, the little boy. Oh, it's on another way. The little boy, they had to take him to the NICU because it said he was breathing fine, but his blood sugar was low.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So I don't know what that was about.
Huh.
And I finally just text with his mama. No, that's not that one. Wait a minute, it might be. Yeah, she is Vita, the mother. You know, she's adopted. They adopted her when she was 14, I think.
Hmm.
Marla, she's talking about the friend of hers that had the twins. Remember when she was
Yeah.
hand quilting those two blankets for them?
Okay, here is. Let me move it to where y'all can see it. All right, hold on.
There we
Oh,
go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can tell.
One of them is a lot bigger than the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh.
There's Pop.
Uh-huh.
He's my pastor.
Oh.
And that's JoJo. That's she's grandma.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
And I got
Oh.
one of. Let me see if I can find it of
Proud
mommy.
grandparents.
Oh yeah. This is a good one right here. Let's see.
Go the other way.
If I
Go
can
the
turn
other.
it.
There you
There
go.
you go, right there. That is good.
Oh.
She's holding both of them. You can't see his head, but you can
Yeah.
see that little girl's head.
Tiny little hats.
Yes. I
Oh, he'll
can't wait
come
to
around.
see him.
He'll start eating and
Oh,
he'll come around.
yeah. I haven't. I've talked with the grandmother a couple of times today on texting, but I kind of want to, since I'm just friend, I kind of want to let them have their family
Have their
time. And I,
time.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
understandable, you know.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, Vita, she texted me a little bit ago and sent me some more pictures. And I told her I would call her tomorrow and talk to her.
Yeah.
So I'll go see the babies when she comes home.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if she's going to mom and daddy's for a little while or if she's going home with her husband. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there was about 2 pounds difference in them.
Yes, yes, and Nancy. Yeah, the boy is the smallest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 4.5 pounds. And the little girl was 6'9".
Wow.
Yeah.
And when I seen her the last time, she looked like she had 3 or 4 basketballs in there. She was so big, huge. And I felt of her stomach and I said, okay, tell me where they're at. And she said, well, Anna, which is the little girl, she said she's on the top and the little boy was on the bottom. So anyway, they're proud mommy and daddy and grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was telling you, they adopted her from Latvia. It's up in Russia, up below Russia, connected to Russia. And they hosted her one summer from some kind of program or something, and they hosted her. And they all just fell in love with her.
Yeah.
And they raised $30,000 to adopt her.
Wow.
And
It
they
costs a
have,
lot to adopt from over there.
yes, and they had 4 other natural children. And I got to know her by, of course, going to the church. And I got close with her because she, in high school, they homeschooled all their kids. And for high school, she had to have a foreign language to graduate. And she already could speak English
That's what I
real
was saying.
well.
She already had that.
Yeah, and she already had both of them, but she had to have a class. She had to have the credit in order to graduate. So she took a English class, and they didn't have any way to pick her up. And it was on Wednesday, and she got out at 12. And I said, well, I'll go pick her up. I don't mind.
Yeah.
And I picked her up every Wednesday, and I brought her home with me, and she stayed with me until we went back to church.
Yeah.
On
Good night.
Wednesday
Good
night.
night, Carla.
Oh, she going to work though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be safe.
So anyway, that's how I got to know her. We become close, and she started spending the night with me and going shopping with me, and she loved aggravating Larry.
Yeah, tell him.
Yeah, she would get in his recliner, and only way she would get out is if he pulled her out, and she was just a laughing.
Well, guess who? Nancy was a twin. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I didn't know
okay.
that either.
Oh, wow.
They were little. Yeah.
Yeah. Larry had twin sisters, and they were little too.
I don't remember what my weight was, but I do remember I was born 2 months early.
Yeah.
And my mom almost
I
died
had you
during
charged up.
childbirth.
It didn't charge.
And I
Let me
had to
get
have
my
a blood
plugger in her.
transfusion.
She's got to get her plugger in her.
Yep.
Plug her up. Or whatever it's called. I plugged it in yesterday.
Whatever that thing's called, you got to get it. So
Yeah. So it didn't charge last night when I had it on. I have not. This is first time.
No, I let Rita know I won't be on last night because of the thunderstorm.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah,
about
we heard
that.
that.
Was it bad?
Till 2 in the morning.
Oh my
Mm.
goodness. I
Yeah, when
sure
it's
wish you'd
bad
send it
weather
down
like
this
thunder
way.
and lightning, I can't sleep.
No, me neither. Not if it's bad.
Or if the
If it's
wind
just
is
a
Loud.
real,
little,
real
I
high.
I can
hate
sleep.
the loud noises.
Yeah, if it's real
Mm-hmm.
windy where it's here, you can kind of hear it howling. I
Mm-hmm.
can't sleep
I
during
turned
that
my
either.
back against the window, and Lil was in the bathroom till whenever she came out of there to wake me up to put her on the bed, and that was it. We went back to bed till almost till 6 this morning.
Yeah,
Wow.
So y'all are tired today.
I'm tired.
yeah, you look tired.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired.
You're probably exhausted.
I
Yeah,
am. Yeah.
but
The
Yeah,
hospital is just nothing to
mentally
deal
and
with.
physically.
He's in the hospital again, Kathy.
Oh my goodness, I was fixing to ask that.
Not the VA though.
Okay.
This time I took him to Granville County, the next county over,
Uh-huh.
and they kept him. So I came home because it's right there, and he was
So
in
what are they saying?
ICU. They put him in ICU because the third floor didn't have no rooms, and that's
Uh-huh.
their overflow. Because it kind of
Yeah.
scared me when they said they were putting him in ICU. I was like, why? Why are they putting him in ICU? But
Yeah.
she said as soon as they got a room on the third floor that he would go in a room. But I couldn't stay
Mm-hmm.
tonight because you can't stay in ICU. But
Yeah.
visiting hours are from 8 to 7. And I told him, I said, don't you look for me here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Uh-uh.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Maybe you need to try and sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, but I
yeah.
probably won't be able to. My
Mm-hmm.
phone will probably be ringing at 8 o'clock.
Will he have access to a phone? Will they give him a phone to call you?
He's got a phone.
And I
He's
see
got
you,
his cell phone.
but in
Mm-hmm.
ICU, they
Yeah, he's got his cell phone.
Well, even if he didn't have a cell phone, he just needed to tell the nurse that,
you need to.
needed to, they have that information and they could call for him.
Carla, my
So
butter's turned out good.
did
I
they
mean,
give you any information, Francis?
Well, he has C. diff again from the VA. Um, they had to catheterize him again because his bladder's not putting out like it needs to because they scanned it and it was like what he put out, the bladder was 3 times that much.
Mm.
And they gave him some magnesium. They gave him an antibiotic that is like it's good for several different things.
Uh-huh.
And they also gave him a thing of morphine, but honey, all that did was make him hyper. Yep, 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 yep. I thought maybe he'd go to sleep. No, all he wanted to do was yep, 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 yep. I was like, God,
I
please,
hear that
Lord.
most of the time anyway, because Larry's a talker.
Oh, but I guess they're just going to do some tests well, they did a CAT scan, but they said they didn't see no blockages or nothing in his abdomen. So I don't know what they'll do next.
Yeah. Seems like if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It has been here in the last 4 weeks has been tough.
Yeah, just the
Mm.
going back and forth, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, and even when I stayed over there, the chair I had to sleep in was
And that's no good.
hideous.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
especially with my back and neck like it is. I mean, it was hideous. But I brought my pillows from home, my little bitty pillows I got. My little bitty pillows. that I made
Mhm.
pillowcases for.
I like those
Like,
little pillows.
I do too. That's what's behind my head right here. It's a bigger one, but it's
Yeah, I like
and
them.
it's a certain way. I can't sleep flat. It kills me.
Yeah.
I can sleep flat, but I have to be on my side. Can't
I
sleep on
can't.
my back.
Yeah, I'm a side sleeper.
I
Mhm.
used to be a side sleeper, but I can't sleep on my side now.
There's no
Mm.
way I'd ever go to sleep on my back or stay asleep.
Mm-mm.
That's
Me
just not gonna
neither.
happen.
I could watch TV on my back, but when it's time to go to bed, I like my side.
Mhm. Me too.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm on my stomach.
Oh my goodness.
I can't
My
sleep on my
girls,
back
both of my
either.
girls lay on their stomach a lot. I don't know how. They got big old huge boobs. They didn't get them from their mama.
Yeah.
Oh
Guess that's
no.
why I never had trouble sleeping on my stomach when I was younger.
Hmm. I've always been a side sleeper long as I can remember.
I used to like
I
sleeping
used
on
to
my
sleep
stomach.
on my back till my last child. And when I was pregnant with her, I couldn't. I had to sleep on my side. She would kick her daddy in the back.
Hmm.
I remember her doing that. It didn't seem to bother him. He went on and slept anyway.
When I was little, I know I was on my back because I had to have braces put on my both of my legs
Yeah.
and a bar in between my legs.
So what have you been doing today, Rita?
Well, I babysat this morning those two little girls, the 3-year-old and the 1-year-old. So they kept me on my toes.
I'm
I
sure.
imagine. I
Is
imagine.
the 1-year-old walking yet?
She's been walking since she was 8 months old.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
And she's a chunky little thing, but she sure has.
Just chasing after that one.
I know, right?
And then Millie.
And then Millie,
My mama always said when they start walking early, they're getting out of the way for another one.
Yes, that's an old saying. It sure is.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mama
never heard
always said
that.
that.
You've never heard
Yeah.
that?
Mm-mm.
I never heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My son didn't start walking till he was about 15 months old because his two older sisters would carry him around.
Yeah.
I finally just said, do not pick him up and carry him anywhere. As long as you do that,
Yeah,
he won't walk.
that's true.
Oh, I'm getting sleepy now.
Millie did not help with the peas, but I gave her a pot and a spoon today and told her to pretend like she was cooking. And she wanted the tomato to go in the pot to cook. Well, no, don't take the tomato. So I ended up taking the squash and cutting off a few chunks and putting it in her pot. She played with that squash, that raw squash, for the longest time. I don't have
Did she?
she served it up to us, but it was funny and it didn't hurt anything. I throwed it out after she was done with
Yeah.
it.
Bless her
But
heart, she was cooking.
she was stirring that, and then she used to
When your
set
peas start
the
coming in, give her
timer.
some peas to shell.
And then she'd act like
Yeah,
she was setting the timer and she'd beep and then she'd tell me it'd be 5, 6, 4 more minutes. And
that's so precious when
She
they're
is
like that.
adorable.
but
She is so
She
funny.
is.
it kept her and me both entertained for a long time. So
I still remember when she hit her head on something and she's like, I'm okay.
yeah. Well, yeah, I would tell her I'm hungry. When's it going to be ready? It'd be just a minute, just a minute. And so
Yeah.
she tries to soothe you. I guess she hears that from her mama. So she.
That's funny.
JL heard Kathy say Vita, and he thought she was talking about my mom and his wife. Her name is Vita. He
Oh,
was
okay.
confused. Mom passed away 2 years ago.
Okay, except my Vida spells it VIDA.
It's
Doesn't. Night, Sarah.
Good night, Sarah.
Good night, Sarah.
and
Hi,
hey, Deb,
Deb.
Deb's coming in. Some of you come in, some of you go out.
Yeah.
It's a revolving
Go
door
out.
here.
Bedtime.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going out right here in a minute and try to
Me
shut
too.
my eyes, even though I'm not. I'm yawning and I'm sleepy, but I'm not sleepy. Have you ever been like that?
Yeah,
Yes, quite
Yeah.
lots of
often.
It's
times.
like you just can't go to sleep.
I've been
Oh,
And
yawning.
your
but I
mind
can't
is
sleep.
going
Yeah.
fast.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
mine does that to me once in a while.
I've done that.
So I'm gonna get off of here, y'all, and I will talk to y'all later.
Okay, well, just give us an
Okay.
update and let us know how it's going.
I
Gets
will.
along.
I will.
Princess.
All right, y'all. Love
All
y'all.
righty.
Bye bye.
Sweet dreams.
I hope Francis can rest tonight.
Hope she can
She
too.
needs to.
Mhm.
Yep.
Maybe he won't be calling her at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Can you bring me this? Can you bring me that?
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
hello from Sacramento, California. Logged in while visiting her garden. Hello, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
Must be a lot earlier there because it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
'Cause we're in Central Standard Time.
I'm
So
11
It may
o'clock.
be 8 o'clock there.
So NBA.
I'm thinking 8
Yeah.
there.
So it wouldn't
Yeah.
be completely dark yet. The booger's not gonna get her yet if she's out of the
Mm-mm.
garden. So,
No.
No.
It's
We've
11
been dark
o'clock
for a
here.
little bit.
uh-huh.
Well, we get dark quicker than y'all do.
Yeah. JL's wide awake and Janet's tired from mowing.
Mm.
Brenda Womack. Have to keep TV and computer out of the bedroom so it's only for sleeping.
Well,
I
I'm right the opposite. I have my TV in my bedroom and I'll set the timer for 30 minutes and I never know when the TV goes off
Oh, well, that's
because I'm
good.
already asleep.
I usually lay in the bed and watch mine for about an hour, and then I go to
Then it
sleep.
puts me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Webb's in California, so it's 8 where she's
Hey.
at.
I
Yeah.
figured it was 2 hours difference.
It's
Well,
the,
have y'all heard from Sandra if she's all right?
Today's her birthday, so she's out with her family.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because of her birthday.
Yeah. Today's her birthday.
she was sounding better yesterday, wasn't it, on her sewing stream, I think. She's sounding a little.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I can't have it on all night. No.
Me
If I
neither.
set the timer, I don't have to worry about, oh, I got to stay awake so I can turn it off. I'm lazy. Set
I
the
keep the
timer, let it
remote
do
on
the
the.
job.
I keep the remote on the pillow next to me, and I
Yeah.
turn it off, and I'm ready to go to sleep.
I used to do that, and I'm like, why aren't I using the timer and just let it do it, and
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about it?
I don't know if mine has a timer. I don't know on that TV.
I think just about all of them will. You just have to probably look in settings. My remote in the bedroom, it has the little button you push. It says sleep, and it's like
Uh-huh.
30 minutes. And if you push it again, it'll be like 60 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
probably
that.
got that.
Like
Yeah.
that. And that's all it is. I just hit that one button. It says 30 minutes, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy just yawned.
Did she?
And I'm not really tired because all I've done today is sit here and quilt. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I took a 2-hour nap this afternoon.
I wanted to this morning, but I didn't.
But it was so easy to do that. I mean, oh my gosh. And I woke up and I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock.
Mhm.
Jane Mary turns it on when there's bad weather. We do that too. The radio going.
Mhm.
If it's bad weather, really bad, you get the computer and the TV and you check it every way. So I do.
Every
When
time there's bad weather over this way, my daughter will call me and wake me up. Mama, get Daddy and get in the bathroom.
Hmm.
Uh-uh.
And then 9 times out of 10, he won't go in there.
Sometimes
Me
we
and
got
Max
bad
used
weather.
to
I
go
go
in there.
outside and look.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he would
you're
do
the
that.
Romans, yeah.
Yep, he would do that.
But now if the siren's
Go
going on,
outside and
then
look.
I don't go outside.
Oh, I don't
Then
think I
what?
would.
I go in the storm room.
I don't have a storeroom. I live on a hill, but I just go in my closet. It
Yeah,
doesn't have a,
closet or in a
or in the
bathtub
bathroom. Yeah.
if it's kind
I
of
don't have a
central
bathtub,
located.
but I may have to start going in my closet because the shower has glass doors.
Mm.
Yeah, that'd be better to do the
Mm-hmm.
closet.
Yeah, it's in the closet.
In
I can
my
go in
other
my
little
walk-in
house in Oklahoma
closet.
City, there was one coming kind of close, and I grabbed the comforter and some pillows off of the bed, and I went in the closet, and it had like these kind of folding doors, and
Mm-hmm.
so I folded them, and I just sat in there, and I had the pillow and blanket near me, so.
That's what
Kathy,
I have in my extra bedrooms is the
Kathy, did
folding
you
door.
read what Jane said? She had a tornado warning. She got in the closet with the radio, but her husband went to bed and to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Well, what I also did, there was a TV in that room, and I turned the TV so I could still watch the TV. And I had the folding doors almost shut, but not quite, completely shut, where I could read on the TV what it was doing.
Yeah.
But I was in that closet, and I had the doors there, so
Uh,
protected.
Yeah.
Let me see
We
what
we
Carla said.
had one a few years ago within just 5 or 6 miles from here. And Wendy called. I don't remember if we were in the bed or what. Mama, get in the bathroom. So that was before we had the shower doors. We had a shower curtain and a tub then.
Yeah,
mhm.
And so me and Max went in the bathroom, and I think that time Larry went in there because
yeah,
it was pretty bad
Uh,
yeah.
that time.
Did you have a lot of wind from it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep, a lot of bad wind.
mm.
And his mother used to live in when she was living. She lived in Tornado Alley in Alabama, and one hit the back of her property and tore down a whole lot of trees.
a girl I worked with, her mom went in
Yeah.
her closet, and amazingly, it did not touch that closet. But when she come out of it, there was no roof on her house at
Mm.
all. It took the whole roof. That was amazing.
Well, his mother was, I think, fortunate. At the time, she had the dining room table that I have now. Larry inherited it from her. It's very heavy, and she had got with her pillow and a blanket up under it.
Hmm.
And
A
because I
friend of mine
remember
who
her
lives in
telling me.
South Oklahoma City had her elderly mom with her. And what she did, she scooted the couch out from the wall, and her mom and her got behind there and put like pillows and blankets over them and
Yeah,
around,
that's a good idea too.
and around
I
them.
could fit behind mine now.
Hmm.
I don't know about Larry, but because he's so tall, he'd have to squat down on his knees. But
Uh,
I'd fit back there because that's where Max used to go. Is he'd go behind the couch and lay over here in the corner
Hmm.
by me.
In my other house, I had one put in I had like a single car garage, and I had it put in the floor of the garage.
Rita, do you have to go outside to your storm
I have to
shelter?
go outside. I have to go outside and go down in the hidey hole. So
Yeah.
Mm. How far is it from your house?
not far, 20 feet or so. It's not far.
Oh, okay. Have you ever went in there?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well,
We went in there one night. The tornado come in the middle of the night, and it was a couple miles west of here. Even killed a couple people in the county. We was in there, and the storm went by pretty close. But
well, the reason Michelle's mom got in that closet I told you about, because she could not get the door to go outside to her hidey hole because the wind was coming,
yeah,
that way. And she's elderly and she couldn't open it.
time. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Well, I wish Carrie had sent some of that rain down here. We need it bad.
Hey, I tried. Sorry, Kathy. It keeps going that way.
Yeah, we need it really bad. It's so hot here.
Mm-hmm. I did show my shelter in one video. I've showed my pantry in one video.
You
I
did.
haven't seen your shelter in a
Yeah,
video.
I remember seeing it.
I remember
I
your,
remember.
what
I
was it?
remember it was outside,
It's outside.
but I don't
Yeah.
remember what it looked like inside.
Well, it's all concrete. It's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, usually here
Concrete.
the whole thing is concrete, and they have like a big backhoe that digs the dirt, and they just set the whole thing down.
Thing down in there. That's what we had done.
Yeah, it's all concrete.
It's
Yeah,
steep. The steps are steep, which I don't like.
yeah, that was the problem with mine. Oh my gosh, I could barely get back up it because the steps were so steep.
So I have to sit down on my bottom to go down the first step because I don't want to trip and fall. Because I'm clumsier than I used to be. So
Well, you have a handle to hold on to come back up.
oh yeah. Coming
Yeah.
up is easier for me than going down.
Mine was going back up because just the way the angle of the steps were so steep, you had to really, bend your knee a lot to get up to the next step.
Mm. They might would have to put a rope down to get me out.
Yeah.
Good night, Brenda.
Oh, good night, Brenda.
Not Brenda.
Jane, to answer your question, I am below Atlanta. So, yes, I am inland. And they said the other day on the news, all we've gotten rain for this month is 3/4 of an inch. That's all.
That's not much.
For the month
No.
or,
For the month of June.
oh,
I don't know
The whole
what we've
month
had
of
in June,
This
but I
is
know
this is the
boy,
21st.
May we sure
Yeah.
had it. Whew.
Yeah, we have not got hardly any.
Well, I hate to call it a night, but we're gonna have to end this in party. We'll be back.
Alrighty.
We'll be back.
Alrighty. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Gonna push
Good
play.
night, everybody.
Night.
Yes, I will be safe next time.
Alrighty. Bye.
The storms better go away.
All right. Did I end the stream? I thought I